I know how it feels. You're working hard to land video editing clients, but something seems to be stopping them from responding. As both an editor and someone who hires them, after reviewing hundreds if not thousands of portfolios, I understand exactly why some editors get chosen over others. The first step where you can mess up, and it's actually a mistake editors often make when doing outbound marketing, is right at the beginning of the interaction between you and the client. Both of these options give you control over what's said in that message or promo listing. Apart from the obvious stuff such as correct spelling, a good profile picture, etc., we've all heard about that. The words, the way you communicate with them, is truly what matters today. I recently found one of my old cold outreach DMs to some YouTube creator. I don't remember who that was exactly, but it went like this. Hey, Blurred, I'm Oscar, a freelance video editor at Flixel.co. Your videos are truly inspiring. Let's elevate their editing and boost audience retention. Fill in the Google form on the website to get started. I had a great profile picture, everything was spelled correctly, so where did I screw up? Because no one was answering my messages. Turns out, even as an editor, you need some basic sales knowledge, assuming you want to make money. You need to put yourself in the shoes of the person receiving that message. This is how the DM should look like to have a much higher chance of a response from the potential client. First of all, who the heck cares who I am? That's something you should address at the end of the message. Wow, great, the content is inspiring, even though every creator has heard it a million times, and you could say that to literally anyone by copy-pasting the message. Instead, refer to their content or mention something more specific, which will make it look like you actually care about what they do. You might even consider giving a few tips if you're confident they will be helpful. Also notice, I did not prove any of my previous achievements, which is a huge mistake. Back then, I did not have any achievements in the editing space, but if you do, you should definitely mention those, especially if you can prove that you edited in the niche the creator or business is in. Additionally, if there is something that can make you stand out, address it. For example, I can mention that I grew a channel that creates tutorial videos for video editors, which proves my expertise. But it doesn't need to be another achievement. It can also be the way you start your message. I've recently seen a guy on YouTube. I think he was offering some copywriting services, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that he increased his response rate significantly by simply including a note saying, I know this is your 49,872nd message today, but please hear me out. Now, I don't want you to copy this one-to-one. I want you to understand that incorporating some sort of slightly humorous, unique elements in your message, especially at the beginning, can make it sound a lot more human-like and trigger the person receiving the message to continue the interaction. So we went from a message that looks like this to something like this. But as an editor, you shouldn't limit yourself to one source of finding clients. Apart from cold outreach today, I also previously mentioned promo listings. The way you present your services with those promo listings also has an impact on whether someone might hire you. The situation gets a little bit more complicated here, because there is no one particular way, since each platform has its own culture or rules. So to put it simply, remember to be clear and concise, look professional, prove your expertise, and link to your website, which leads us to the second step where you can mess up, and that is having a bad website or landing page. Now, what does bad mean in this case? First, when creating your website, you need to choose some kind of tool to build it with. Please do not use the free version of the Wix site builder. Let's be honest. You're trying to prove your clients that you're serious about your business, but that Wix banner screams amateur. Instead, you could probably pay for Wix or use Card, which is one of the most popular choices for professional editors. However, if you really don't want to spend a penny, you could use Canva sites. Either way, the fact that you chose a professional builder doesn't mean you will create a good website that converts to clients. The design needs to be consistent throughout the whole website. That's obvious. The next thing is that you must not forget about any of the following: a powerful show reel that introduces who you are and what you do, a unique selling point like fast delivery or a distinctive editing style, information about your niched expertise. Are you editing short form or long form? Any YouTube video, or maybe just Fortnite gaming videos, your portfolio, and perhaps a list of clients you've worked with if they are popular or worth mentioning, testimonials from clients, and finally, a call to action at the top and bottom of your page that can be a contact form or a link to your DM or Twitter, maybe a Calendly. I am aware that you might not have access to all of these things if you're starting out, like testimonials or a portfolio. Do your best to get them on your website as fast as possible. You definitely shouldn't underestimate those, as clients really want some comparison and want to know what they can expect based on your previous client work. You also do not want to miss out on the free, simple yet effective Canva video editor website template I built, which you can make a copy of and edit for your own purposes. You can receive it by using the code OSCARPAGE to unlock it. Check out this video if you want to see how to become a full-time video editor in 2025. It's really useful.